Usually when we're talking about some of these massive box office disappointments and flops, we're the ones that are talking about it first. The mainstream media is usually trying to make excuses, trying to cover, trying to run some kind of damage control for these big studios. In the case of The Flash, I don't think so. These headlines sound like it could be from my videos. Why the Flash box office bust is an unmitigated disaster for Warner Brothers. This is really fucking bad right now. They're even saying, hey guys, maybe the cure to superhero fatigue is to make better movies. No shit. Where were you 3 years ago? But no, The Flash is an absolute nightmare right now for Warner Brothers. Not only was the first weekend, the global opening was less than that of Black Adam, which also lost money for Warner Brothers, but also it looks like the second weekend is going to have a massive drop. Across the Spider-Verse is likely to surpass The Flash and take back the number one spot at the box office.
Wow.
Because the big drop off that they're expecting. But it just gets worse for Warner Brothers because they still have 2 more DC movies to release this year. And right now, people are estimating they've got $1.2 billion wrapped up in all these movies that they're set to release this year. It probably seems like more, to be honest with you, if we're looking at the reality of what a lot of these things cost to produce and to market. But with the lack of enthusiasm for Michael Keaton coming back as Batman, all these cameos, what can we even possibly expect from the rest of these DC movies this year? The Flash, even by the mainstream media, is being called what it is, an absolute fucking nightmare for Warner Brothers.
I think we should start taking bets as to which film is going to tank the worst from Black Adam. What's the last one that's going to be released? Aquaman? That'll be the last one.
So Blue Beetle comes out sometime late summer, I think, like August or something, and then Aquaman comes out like in the winter.
They really done a great job with the marketing with Blue Beetle. You know, that opening trailer, Batman's a fascist. Like whatever it is, even though if that's part of that person's character or whatever, you're really trying to make money here and not discuss some fan that I just discussed. They're like, man, I'm not seeing this. This is the same Hollywood bullcrap. I ain't going to watch it. And then the Amber Heard effect. We'll see what happens in Aquaman 2, how that's going to work out. Probably Shazam will probably do the worst.
Yeah, that thing only made like $130 million total at the box office. I saw some people trying to spin The Flash. Like, The Flash already made more globally than Shazam 2. It's like, well, I guess that's true. It did. That also lost a shit ton of money for DC and Warner Brothers, but we've talked about it before. It's not just one thing. It's not just the fact that Ezra Miller is the lead. It's not just the fact that James Gunn announced that they're doing a reboot. It's not just the fact that DC's been making bad movies. It's a culmination of all of these things. And right now, the $55 million opening weekend for The Flash is so much worse than even the worst case scenarios were predicted by people in the industry. And it sent shockwaves through them. There's no doubt. And even now, they're really going all in on saying, oh, by the way, Blue Beetle is the first character in the new DCU. I don't know if you guys knew that. We didn't tell you this before The Flash started to bomb, but we're telling you now just to make sure that you know that there's actually maybe a reason to go see that movie. Please fucking go see this movie. We can't afford another flop. Warner Brothers is in trouble.
So they're thinking that a lot of that is the James Gunn effect, I'm assuming, if they're saying, hey, watch it because it's going to tie into his universe so you can keep up with the story. Announcing James Gunn, getting rid of Henry Cavill, just bad films in general. They made a perfect storm for themselves to lose.